YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stardust and it's been a while. It has been a while. It's been 4 years to be exact, which is quite a long time. So let's just get into it, I guess. 7 years ago, I started a YouTube channel to focus on my everyday life. A lot has changed since then, so we're gonna get a little bit into where we were and where we are now and what type of content you can expect on this channel. Since 2012, I've been an internationally published model all around the world. I've worked for different designers, clothing brands in general, and I also became a cosplayer at the same time. I was going around the US as a cosplay guest judge and panelist for a lot of conventions you may know and love. And then the pandemic hit and it took a lot out of my sales to feel creative in the way that I used to. There wasn't as many conventions happening anymore. My desire to do the things kind of shifted, and so my content kind of took a pause. At the time, I was streaming a little bit on Twitch. I did that for a bit. I did a variety of gameplay. I had a horror focused podcast. I did horror related content on Twitch as well. And it took a little bit of time for me to find something that I was inspired by again. Until I found Magic the Gathering. I've always been an active TCG player. You might have seen some of that on the channel in the past. In the past, I did weekly comic reviews for Image Comics and Archie Comics as well. And then I was also doing some gaming content, things like Animal Crossing, sometimes horror games. So I've always been interested in gaming and other aspects too. I'm a person who likes to do many things, and this channel will kind of reflect all the nerdy interests that I do have. I found Magic the Gathering during the pandemic, where I had just moved to a new city where I didn't know anybody. I was basically starting my life over and I really wanted to find some people to play with. So I went to my local game store to play some D&D, which was a game that I had been highly interested in, started playing a lot of during the pandemic. So through these group of friends that I did play Dungeons & Dragons with, I learned more about Magic the Gathering, and it quickly became my favorite trading card game. I do play a variety of trading card games. I've been collecting them since I was a kid, and Magic kind of just brought that back out of me, which was really exciting. A few years ago, I started a YouTube channel with one of my best friends, Toria the Vast. It's called Babies. You might have seen it here on YouTube. If not, you can go check it out if you want to learn more about Magic the Gathering, or if you do already play, see some cool gameplay and podcasts. And while the focus for Magic will be on Babies, you'll see a couple Magic things here or there. I'm going to be using this channel to focus on all things TCG and TTRPG, but this is where you come in. I want to know what kind of content you do want to see. While I will still be doing things like cosplay builds, modeling shoots, maybe some daily vlogs or monthly vlogs, or however that works out, vlogs will be included in that if that's something you want to see, especially convention ones when we do travel. I have a variety of, as you can see, tabletop games, board games, and other card games that I want to showcase on this channel. I can talk about ways to play them, what my favorite things are. I'm going to actually start off by doing just a big collection haul and showcasing everything in my personal collection. I really miss podcasting, and that is something I wanted to get back into too. And while I am introducing a whole new world of tabletop and TCG to this channel, all the nerdy elements will be involved with that. I mean, we just did get a full Magic set that was based on Marvel and Fallout and stuff. So all those things kind of intertwine, which is really fun. I don't think I'll be doing any more Image Weekly or Animal Crossing videos anytime soon. You will see a variety of these things. And if any of those ideas stick out to you or you're excited by, feel free to comment down below. So there will always be modeling and cosplay content because that's just part of what I do. There is significantly less cosplay content, but I am working on a few exciting projects that I will be documenting and sharing here on YouTube. Additionally, I am working on a separate tabletop project, so you'll see most of that kind of tabletop gameplay and other things on there. I thought it could be fun to go through the different tabletop games I have, the systems I have, maybe how to play them, as well as kind of showcasing vlogs when I go to things like Gen Con and any of the Magic Cons, tabletop cons, vlogs for things like that. I can easily showcase this sort of stuff on there, as well as also maybe incorporating the RPGs and computer games that I do play that aren't just tabletop focused. I'm thinking this is more of a nerdy lifestyle channel, so things like nerdy fashion can be incorporated with my modeling aspect. The cosplay that I do can be incorporated with that. You will see, again, an influx of tabletop, TCGs, board games on here too, but still enjoying the old content that you may know or love, or if it's your first time here, maybe you'll find something that you do like. As a reminder, I do have a YouTube channel called Babies for all things Magic, so if you want a lot of heavy Magic focused gameplay and podcasts, you can find that there. I have a pretty cool tabletop channel that's coming out next year that I don't have the full information for it, but when it's available, I will post it down in the description as well. And I do have a secondary YouTube channel that I've been kind of messing with to do more horror-focused stuff because unfortunately the algorithm really wants you to stay in one bubble, and I'm already testing the waters by doing a few different things on here. Lastly, I do have a show that's kind of podcasty in mind that I'm hoping to launch sometime next year, and so I can't share too much about that yet. It's very like nerdy focused, and I think you'll like it a lot. But yeah, those are my kind of content plans. I'm a person who gets excited by many things but has ADHD, so I'm doing my best. Knowing what you want to see from me here really helps make that ball start rolling, so I would love to hear from you what you want to see. And the last thing is I did reinstate my Patreon with a bunch of new tiers, a bunch of new rewards. If you enjoy my content and you want to help make it keep growing, and maybe one day I can hire an editor so the videos come out quicker and all those exciting things, then please consider checking that out. I know it's been a while since I've been like active on YouTube, and I have been pretty active on my social media, which you should go follow. The information is here if you want to check it out. But the past 4 years I've been kind of slowly getting back into things. I did my first con circuit in 4 years this past year, full con circuit for the year, so that was really, really fun. I started cosplaying again. I started making additional content that was more branded and exciting and things that made me hopeful and excited to, like, I don't know, it just made me want to do stuff again, so that was really fun. I've been traveling more for Magic and TCG related content, which is exciting because that's not something I ever thought would be part of my career. I just started playing the game and I enjoyed it, and it wound up being something that I got to do, which is really cool. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and I'm happy to talk with you in the comments about them, and I'm always open to suggestions for content and things that I've done in the past that you want to see more of, or things that could be new and exciting that I've talked about today. Let me know. And I hope to have a more regular upload schedule for you soon. Okay,